welcome back. Today we are talking packing. Now before I get into this video, I do just want to quickly mention that this video here that you're watching will be going on both my channel and the Unite Students channel. So if you're watching this from my channel, hello, welcome back to day 2. And if you're watching this on the Unite Students channel, you will have no idea what I'm talking about. But over on my channel at the moment, I'm doing a little weekly series all about moving to university, tips, tricks, advice, experiences, everything you'll need to know. So if you would like to see those videos, head over to my own channel and you can catch up on what you've missed. But all we really care about right now is this video here, and today we are talking about the forgettable essentials that you need when you move to university. These are the things that when you're packing, they might just slip off your radar. So I'm here just to remind you of a few little bits and bobs that you might want to just throw into your boxes as you're moving. I do have quite the list here, so I'm just going to get on into it with the first one, which is your important documents. This is things like your passport, your driver's license, your national insurance number, anything like that, because these are the things that you might need if you're wanting to apply for a job when you move up to university or anything similar. Now you don't need to bring your physical documents, normally a copy will be fine. So before you head out the door and move off to university, remember to either take your important documents or make a copy of them. This is something that I forgot to do, and I had to get my mum to send everything up to me, which was really stressful, because if you lose that, you've kind of lost your life. The next thing that I have on my list is a doorstop, and this is probably one of the most important things when you move into your university halls, because if you can prop your door open and let your new flatmates come in and out, you will be sure to leave a good first impression. There's nothing quite as disheartening as walking into your new university flat and all of the doors are shut. So if you can take a doorstop, maybe even a few, prop open the kitchen door, prop open your door, offer them to people in your flat, it will make it just seem a lot more homely. It's also really nice to know that people can just come and go when they want. You can start talking to new people, find out more about your flatmates, and really make that first little step towards friendship. Next on my list is an extension cable, and I feel like this one kind of goes without saying. It's probably one of the most important things, especially when moving into halls. University halls are normally pretty good at understanding that students do have a lot of electricals that they'll want to plug in and keep charged. But that being said, there's only so many plug sockets you can fit into a university room, so remember to bring an extension cable with you. You may not even need it, but it's good to know that it's there. The next forgettable essential is Overdoor hooks. Now, there's no way about it, when you move into university, you have a lot to fit into a small room, and those little bad boys are really going to help with your jackets. Before I moved to university, I thought that overdoor hooks were so ugly. I never understood why people had them. I thought that having jackets hanging over the back of your door just looked so bad and so messy, but to be honest, there is no way around it. And I can say that I have most definitely come to love an overdoor hook, so remember to pack them. The next important thing that you must bring when you move to university is a laundry basket. Now, these are pretty essential if I do say so myself. You'll find a place to hide it away in the corner, and it just makes keeping your room tidy so much easier. It stops you just throwing things on the floor when you know that you can just pop them in your washing basket and then they're ready to go. And another thing about university halls, your mum's not going to come and collect your laundry. You need to take it down to the washing machine. So if you find a laundry basket with little handles on it, one that's just easy to carry about, it will save a lot of time, a lot of spillages down the stairs. So yeah, laundry basket. Flip-flops. These are extremely important, especially if you're living in a flat with a shared bathroom, because nobody wants to be walking around a shared bathroom with people that you never really know with bare feet. That's just not ideal. I mean, give it a few weeks and you will just be wandering around willy-nilly with your bare feet, but at least in the first week, get your flip-flops looked out. They might also come in really handy when you get towards the end of Freshers Week and nobody's really cleaned the kitchen and there's just kind of stuff everywhere. Flip-flops are good for that. And the next one that I have written down here is probably one of the most important, and that is toilet paper. Now you're probably thinking, Holly, why is this a forgettable essential? You can pick it up at the shops. But let me tell you, by the time you have got into your new university halls, unloaded your car, and then you're making your way to the shops, it's probably too late. Even if it's just one roll of toilet paper, pack it, because honestly you're going to need it, especially if you have quite a long car journey, if you're quite stressed out about moving into your new flat, if you've had a lot of coffee on the drive. Yeah, toilet paper. And the next thing kind of goes along the same lines, and that is some sort of mini first aid kit, because again, by the time that you realise that you need one, you kind of need it urgently. So even if it is just a few plasters here and there, chuck them in so that they're ready to go. Some ibuprofen, some paracetamol, whatever. Just pack some little bits, and that way at least there's something that can tide you over until you get to the shops. The next thing that I would advise you bring when you move into university is some basic foods. Now, whether this is just some snacks for the car journey and to tide you over until you do get to the shops, or whether it is just some easy quick food that you're going to use during Freshers Week, definitely just have a little bag with a few little bits in it, because you're always going to get hungry and it's always good to know that there's stuff there. When you're unpacking your life into your new room, there's nothing like a little Kit Kat to keep you going. And the next thing that I have on my list is a speaker. Let me tell you, you will become the most popular person in your flat if you're the one that's remembered to pack a speaker with you. It has happened so many times before that you invite people around for prees before you go on a night out, or you invite people around just for a little chat, a little chill, a little pizza night, and then everybody gets there, you sit down and then realise that you only have your phone to play music out of, and if you're the one that can turn around and be like,
"Oh, I've got a handy dandy speaker,"
you're going to be popular. Everyone is going to worship you until they get their lives together enough to get themselves to like a Curry's PC World and buy themselves another one. And the last 3 forgettable essentials that I have today are to do with clothing. A lot of the time it will be really handy if you pack a formal outfit. Now this is something that might slip your mind when you're packing for university, because you've got your jeans, your t-shirts, your jumpers, all of that stuff. But normally during Freshers Week, especially in first year, they have some kind of formal event on. Whether that is a university organised thing, or whether a few of your flatmates have just decided to go out for a dinner together, or in some cases, especially in Scotland, there is a ceilidh kind of on like the last night of Freshers Week or something. And I would just like to point out, I still cannot spell ceilidh. I have lived in Scotland my entire life, and my attempt at spelling ceilidh is C-E-O-L-I-G-H. That's definitely not how you spell it, but I do not know. So yeah, whether that is a nice pair of trousers, a dress, whatever, just have something that you will kind of feel nice wearing, a nice little fancy outfit. And the next thing here, fancy dress. You've got to remember your fancy dress. When I say everything goes at uni, everything goes at uni. It is insane. Normally in Freshers Week you won't really have time to go to the shops to pick up any fancy dress stuff, and almost every pub crawl or society night out that you go on will be themed to some kind of weird theme or another. So when you're packing, if you have room in your car, throw in your Shrek outfit, throw in your like mushroom costume, throw in your old school tie even, because it all will come in handy at some point. And if you can't use it, there will be someone else that will, and then they'll be so thankful. So that is it for today's video. Those are all of the little forgettable essentials that I wanted to alert you guys to. If you've not packed these, throw them in. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And as I said, if you're watching this on the Unite channel, please make sure to come over to my own channel and check out all the other little tips and tricks I have for you. And if you're watching this video from my channel and you've not already checked out the Unite Students channel, please do. They have so many more videos like this from so many different creators, so head over there, have a little look about and see what you find. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you again very soon with another video. And if you're on my channel, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! Mwah!